Okay, the wind grinder. This has been a good grinder for me. I mean, we have used this a lot as even in a professional sense. And I'm to the point either I'm going to have to replace it or do something, because when you go to, I don't have it plugged in now, but when you go to turn it on, it kind of sounds like it's fixing to bind up, or something's loose in there, or something ain't quite right. And then it'll straighten out, and it'll cut and do anything you want it to. And then you'll go to turn it off, and then when it goes to slowing down, it makes that noise sometimes. This don't happen every time. And to me, it reminds me of something when the brushes are going bad in the past. And I haven't seen a video on this specific grinder and them changing the brushes or anything, but that's what we're fixing to do. When I first bought this, they came with some brushes, these two little brushes right here. Little manual, little brushes. And we're fixing to tear this down. I gotta relocate the camera. We're fixing to take this apart. Let me get some light. I gotta get some light in here. Maybe that'll work. Let's see if we can take this as a Phillips screw on the end. Most grinders have got a screw on the end. Not all of them, but most of them. Okay. Let's see if we can get this off of here. There we go. Slide this far enough back. Okay, we gotta locate the brushes. Oh, there they are, right here. There's one. Now I've got to probably go get a tool, like a wire or something, or I can make one out of a paper clip. Let's see if I can find a small. Look at there. I already had one made. I must be doing stuff like this before. And there's a spring there on the end. We got to pull that spring back. Pull this up. Oh, I don't know. That still looks pretty good. I can always check the other side. Yeah, that don't look bad at all. Well, this is one of the things you need glasses, because it's small, tedious stuff. There we go. Well, I can just go ahead and pull that out. It may be maybe something else. Yeah, this one don't look bad either. That's a decent looking brush. Okay, so I'm going to take the front part loose, and we'll see if it has something to do with the gears or something. Alright, see if we can figure this out. I don't think it's the brushes. It would have been nice if it had been the brushes, because those would be the easiest thing to change, as you've already seen. One more. Okay, there's one of the gears right there. It don't look bad, really. That gear down in there don't look too bad either. I don't know what's causing that sound. There's grease in there. I could always add some grease, but there's grease in there. But yeah, it sounds like it's coming all to pieces. But once it, whatever it is, gets tapped out of the way, or whatever, it'll run. It does great then. Let me look at the ohmmeter down in here. Let me find something to work with here. The ohmmeter is right, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right down in there where the brushes ride. There's no end play in it. There's no bearing slack. I don't know where it's coming from. Huh. But that is where you change your brushes. You need to change your brushes. That's where you change them at. I guess we're putting this one back together. I don't know where that sound's coming from. Just make you a little hooky thing here. Like that. See right there? You just hook it on that spring, lift that spring up. See, it's back in there now. I don't know if we can get this one close enough. It's going to take two hands. I'm probably not going to be able to do it. Up that close. And then they unplug right here. And then you take the other ones and just put them in there. But as you can see right there, they look about the same. You know, they don't look like they've lost any length here. So there's plug in. Huh. Well, I'll put this back together and then I'll turn him on and let you listen to it. Okay. I do see what it is now. I hadn't put it back together. But right down in here is the ball bearing. See that little thing right there? That's supposed to hold the bearings in place. And they have just come unspooled. So that's no fixing that unless I'm going to buy more bearings. And by the time I do that and press those out and everything, I might as well just get another cheap grinder, because this was not very expensive. But I think I'm going to just add some grease, throw it back together, and just see how long it'll last. That's all I can do. But yeah, the video is about changing out the brushes, and that's how you change out the brushes. You just unplug that, pull that little spring thing there back, right there, put the new brush in there, put the spring back, and then plug that back up, and then put your end cap back on there. Hang on. Yeah, this has been a really good grinder. but I don't think I want to change the bearings in it. I could do it, but it's just not. By the time I spend $8 for bearings, and my time, ooh, I got to turn that over. And my time for changing the bearings. Okay, and then the screw goes back in the end down here. And that's it. I'm going to give it a bunch of grease. And just let it play its little life out. That's about all I can do. But anyhow, this video is about changing brushes. And as you can see, I didn't need to. But if yours goes to making noises or quits running, that's what you need to do, is changing brushes out. Brushes are designed to wear out. This might have run low on grease, is why those bearings did like that. But it's not loose, you know. And that gear looks okay there. But yeah, I'm going to add some more grease to it and put it back together. That's it, guys. Good luck with changing your brushes out.
Viewing the video, or giving us a like, or subscribing makes us want to bring on a little more entertainment. Don't you agree?